Alright, we're live. Okay, perfect. We're live on Mad Jason. Reload. We are live. Perfect. Then Mad Gaming. I'm assuming we'll be live. Just gonna check a quick chat. So that you don't see, stream will start in a sec. So give me 1 second. Might have to sort that out. Just sort out Mad Gaming. Okay, sorting out Mad Gaming right now. That way it's more better. Okay, then sort out this one. Alright, perfect. And then there we go. Going live on Mad Gaming now. Okay. We're live. We're live. Welcome everyone to the new stream, to the stream. So hello YouTube, welcome back. It's me, Mad Jason. Mad Mark isn't here, but we are here for the Xbox Gamescom broadcast, day 2. I didn't saw day 1, but I did saw. But we're seeing day 2 today because I want to see what games are coming for today. And while waiting, chat, I'm just gonna see if I can get the chat up so I can see you guys in the chat. So we're gonna have some good time today and we're gonna have fun. Okay. So whoever's in the chat, hi. We're just kind of in the mid. I'm just kind of in the middle of trying to get my laptop out. So please beware that I can't see you guys at the moment. So bear with me. Okay. Let's see. So we'll be just there in a sec, chat. I'm just going to see if I can load up everything. Just getting it up on my laptop right now, chat. Let's say that we're live, which is good. Okay, go live. Oh, perfect. So Mad Gaming. Okay. Lecture encoder. Stream. Okay, no, we're okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Got everything up, but Mad Jason doesn't seem to have the thingy. I mean, at least the encoder is working. at least. That's what I'm hoping to expect. So I have to check the stream on here. Yeah, now let me see if I can go into the stream itself. Leaving, I'm gonna uncover my screen real quick. I forgot to do that. There we go. Yeah. Hello, chat. Just go see if I can. Did I really forgot to put that in? Yeah. Pop out chat. Close out of that. So I've now got the Mad Jason one now. And I can just monitor the stream on it, on the other end. The other streams will be alright. Yeah. There we go. Nathan, I forgot to put this down. There we go. Okay, so we got 6 minutes till the stream chat. To the actual main show. Just waiting for basically everything. So yeah, there will be. Wait, what the? I didn't saw that 18 thing. Didn't saw that one. I'm gonna get my Doritos ready for the event. There. I've got my Doritos ready. Ha! Said Doritos. I think that's one of their moderators. That's really cool. Okay, 4 minutes and 10 seconds away. I don't know what to expect for this event, but this is going to be brand new for me. So yeah, this will be new for me, chat. So yeah, get a little bit there. At least I can see the chat on my right, on my laptop. I didn't saw that either, the RP and M. Let's see too. Do we actually have Batman in here? In this like game thingy? Alright, 3 minutes to go until the main show, chat. Oh, we've got Dune Awakening in this show as well. Mario Kart Xbox, oh my god. So not long till the main show chat, which is honestly pretty good. No, I should have done it. Should have streamed this on Twitch, but I don't really care to be honest. But I'll have to stream at some point on Twitch again. Alright. Two minutes chat. 2 minutes till the end to the stream. Oh, now I see it. The freaking Peggy 18 and all that. Disk drive, please Xbox, save physical media. I've already got a confirmation of the disc to digital thingy. We don't need more information. Well, we do, but sort of. Just need to know what date it is going to be, and eventually it will be rolled in. Like, I mean, I know insiders are getting it in a minute, like in a week, but we don't know when it's gonna ship. I can't remember when it's gonna be shipped worldwide. This is a Daft Punk. Oh my god. One minute to go, chat. How much, like, viewers are coming through my Jason? Oh, oops. Oh my god, I got more than Mad Gaming. Wow, that's incredible. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left, chat. Oh, Minecraft Dungeons 2. I'm hoping we get a trailer for that. Alright, 5 seconds left, chat. You ready? Here we go. Ooh, going for an 18 plus rating game. Here we go. I bet Gears of War it is. Oh no, disc to digital thingy. Digital license unlocked thingy. Of course we get that. Let's go. I can't wait for that. Coming soon. What is this game? I can't remember. I don't even know what it's called. Make sure that everyone that can see it, yeah. Good. Red Anointed. What is this game? Forza Horizon 7 back to Japan. Not Forza Horizon 5 on PS5. God, no. We want the ARM3. There we do. Also, just in case, I'm also going to refresh the chat.
We are
Oh.
day 2 of the Xbox at Gamescom broadcast. I'm Charlie, that's Henry, and we had a jam-packed show yesterday, and we've got even more in store for you today. To start off yesterday with announcing the pre-order details for the Xbox 25th anniversary.
Oh.
That gorgeous X25 limited edition console with
Oh, wow.
In case you missed it, at this very moment is officially open for pre-orders. So head
Oh, wow.
I cannot wait to add that controller to my collection, just to go along with the console
Yeah,
itself. So I've got two. Yeah, why not? Oh, it's also worth noting, Charlie, that we did just see our very first world premiere of the day with Rogue Fortune.
Oh, so that was a world premiere game.
Demos and gaming experiences. We are bringing the booth to you at home with more world premieres, live gameplay, and interviews with some of the people who bring us the games, delighting fans here in Germany and around the world.
Well, speaking of the Xbox booth, throughout the show, we're actually going to be bringing you guys that are watching at home to the booth as we celebrate 25 years of Xbox, including this experience showcasing Xbox through the eras.
Absolutely stunning. Each console is displayed underneath their relative
Oh,
eras in a
wow.
diorama.
There's even a Minecraft poster. Oh,
Little tiny little Easter eggs.
so good.
Fun fact, by the
Oh.
way, the computer screen in the Xbox Series era over there.
Oh, wow. So now you got the new era.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this is the OG Xbox era living room, and honestly, I think it's my favourite one out of all of them.
That is
Because, yes, you've got
brilliant.
the Big Duke at the bottom there, but up here, well, I'm going to call it the Dinky Duke.
The Dinky
Dinky
Duke.
Duke is so cute because it's basically the smallest, biggest controller ever.
Yeah.
The touchscreen devices on all of the dioramas are pretty cool though, because they mimic the UI and like the experience of turning on those consoles
May
as well.
I?
Okay, you go.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember that? You remember that? I remember that in particular. And then as you're moving through, you get all these cool factoids about like the launch of the console, memorable games, and as you press through them, it lights up different things.
Yeah,
You can see
look at the screen.
it's rolling like OG Bungie the intro as well, which will then go into the Halo
Memories.
Combat Evolved screen, which is so sick. I love the little details. They're all absolutely beautiful.
That's
But what else is really cool
insane.
is, at each one, you get a little photo.
Oh.
So you press that, you can then
Stunning.
grab your phone. I did mine earlier, so don't worry about that. I'll show you it. You can do yours.
Wow.
Okay? Yeah, no worries.
So kind. This is an
Oh, wow.
absolutely here at the Xbox booth, so we don't want to spoil everything for you.
Well, but the reason that I'm particularly drawn to this era as well is not just because it was the first one 25 years ago, can you believe that?
Bonkers.
But also, my most cool Xbox memory is that on Christmas Day, when I unboxed an OG Xbox, first I couldn't believe my eyes.
Of course.
Because, oh my god, I've got Halo now, I can play that. But I also then got to play it with my granddad, and I'll be honest, he had no idea what was going on. But I still had such a great time,
Yeah.
and I almost missed Christmas dinner that day because I was just so
Yeah, I
drawn
mean,
into
fair
playing
enough.
Halo.
Understandable.
But don't worry, I did get my turkey in the end. It's all good.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey.
We'll talk about that later. Love the story otherwise. I remember my OG Xbox memory for, I think it was Fable 2. I think was my favorite. That was the moment my eyes sort of opened up and I went, hey, not only do I like video games more than I thought I did, but I realized there could be so much more. We all know the gut-wrenching decision you have to make at the end of Fable 2. I would judge anyone who didn't choose the dog, by the way. Spoiler alert.
I still want to
And
check if
yeah, it was at that point
I
went,
actually
this
do
is
have
my
the
video
chat
game, and I'm going to be glued to my Xbox. For the foreseeable, thank you very much.
on my Jason, so I'm just gonna.
You guys glued right here and jump into the action with a game that is already making headlines here at Gamescom. So check this out.
Oh, what's this? Looks like Forza, but I don't think it is. Might be Call of Duty. Maybe. Ooh. Don't see any more thingy. Ha. What is this game? It looks like Call of Duty. PUBG. Okay. It's PUBG. PUBG.
A 1990 80s-inspired Cascadian world infused with atmospheric dread and eerie, clandestine cult narratives.
Here to unpack that doozy of a sentence and the game that goes with it is the creative director of PUBG's DeadNet, Dave Kurd. How are you, Dave? Welcome.
Hi, Bex. Hi, Benny. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing awesome.
Thank you for coming to see us. Now, how's your Gamescom been so far? Tell us about it.
Seeing the response from the fans and going to the booth and seeing the characters we created kind of come to life with
There we go.
cosplayers has been a dream come true.
I've now got live
You're
chat.
coming off the back of an amazing trailer opening night live. How's the reaction been for the team?
The team's losing their mind. We're obviously, there's the time difference, and I'm in Slack watching all the heart emojis, and we're all just incredibly stoked.
Amazing. Love to hear that.
I'm not surprised because that trailer was absolutely incredible. I've got to ask a few things about it. First of all, the blade hats. Like, what in the world are those? What are can you kind of break it down for us?
Well, the blade hands specifically touch on our concept of trading
Oh
flesh
yeah,
for power.
that
In this video,
blades.
Floyd, the guy with the sunglasses, has decided to put his hands into that haunted pinball machine, get him chopped off, replaced with machete blades.
What?
He can no longer shoot guns or legally drive, but he can cut your ass to ribbons if he gets close.
Hey, you can't legally, but can you still hop in a car with those blade hands and just fly around?
How are you going to drive?
Yeah, he can get in the back seat, he can get in the front seat, but he has to put his seatbelt on or he will be ejected if there's a sudden impact.
Very good. Safety first, of course.
That's the
Even
number
with
one
the
rule.
gunplay.
Well, let's check.
Very good. Now, can you break down a little bit about the gameplay, maybe the player journey on DeadNet and through the world that we're entering?
Chat,
it's
what
kind
are we
of a
even doing?
1990s nightmare multi-match journey where we challenge the player to take an avatar from zero to hero. Between each match, they're taking on valuable new abilities like crawling around on the floor like a snake or hiding in a locker like a creeper. And you're also taking on funny injuries like a nervous tick where you spam taunts, or you can accidentally fumble your weapon on weapon swap and have a pretty good swear about it. And you're pushing yourself to see how far you can go before you cash out and win that chicken dinner or you burn out.
Amazing. Can we dive in a little bit more to the multi-match?
Oh.
Because it seems like it's something that might be quite new to players and for us as well.
Yeah, and I heard the audience is core gamers, so they won't mind if I nerd out too bad.
Let's do it.
But let's pretend you're a new player. You have this roster
There we
of
go.
brilliant characters that have connections to the land.
Oh,
to each
horizontal
other.
view.
They're on missions
Warning.
besides just trying to win the chicken dinner. You pick your favorite one, and we offer you a few decks of cards. Do you want to kind of be an assault character? Do you want to be a support? Do you want to maybe
Perfect.
And you're not frozen or locked in. This is just to kind of get your journey going. You have a little bit of run health. Run health, imagine that as your career hit points. And now it's time to start playing DeadNet. So every match, if you do pretty well, your run health is protected. If you totally get wrecked early, which happens to me plenty of times, you lose a little bit of that run health. But even if you get totally smoked in the first few minutes, you go to the out game, and now it's time to make a decision. We're going to offer you a new power that kind of goes with that core fantasy you selected. We're going to offer you something tantalizing really outside your core fantasy. Maybe you're a support character, and we're like, hey, do you want a boombox that lets you blast Wu-Tang Clan to heal your squad?
Could you imagine, chat, if we see Transformers?
We'll offer you something that
I still really want to know if Transformers is going to be in here. Even though I don't think it is, but at the same time, I really want to know.
So now it's like, oh, do you want an Akimbo ROM's ability? But it's going to come with you sneeze in the smoke, or it hurts to swim. And so as you're playing and pushing, you're mitigating. I'm building, I think, my dream player build, but also I'm getting these injuries that come up and can cause hilarious.
No, don't believe in this shit.
It's called Hollywood Stuntman. When you slide or dive,
If he did dies, then fuck off. He didn't.
So you feel cool, but you might bust your buddies.
So many things that can happen. But you've actually brought to Gamescom and this video an exclusive video that will give us a bit of an insight into the world of DeadNet as well. So let's take a look at that.
Fresh meat, huh? Cool. I'm Floyd. Guess that makes me your tour guide to this lovely little patch of hell they call Cascadia. Don't bother telling me your name. I got attachment issues. Mom says I love too hard. Anyway, watch where you step out here. Make too much noise and we'll be up to our assholes and weirdos. Fuck. Okay, dude. Sit back, buckle up, and don't even think about changing the station. Jesus. Cryptid Cove's seen better days. Oh well. Still plenty of fun to be had in the silly hole. At least that's what Uncle Tickles used to say. Game's simple. Dog eat dog. That's dead, Nat. These guys are fucking psychos, but can't fault the name. The Cult of the Blind Mother. Home to some real bad hombres with crazy fucking beliefs. Like, I heard they think Biggie killed Tupac. Oh, shit. Wait, did Biggie kill Tupac? Oh, shit. I forgot this place is drowning in these things. Do yourself a favor. Forget you ever saw it. And if you ever see one outside, then... Ugh, this is why I hate doing these fucking tours!
Oh, damn.
Keep moving, dude. We're almost to the falls.
I love the first person view. And also it's another person doing the camera. That's amazing.
Whew, awesome work, pal. I thought we lost you there for a second. Almost forgot. Before we go, one more thing.
Did you just shoot?
Ear to the body shop? The things they can do to a person. We truly live in an age of miracles.
Why the frick would you do that? Dude!
Well, clearly the game has a very distinct vibe, and it looks sick as heck.
Oh
Dave. I
my
love it.
god.
Every little detail. Can you talk to us a little bit about the inspiration for the world of DeadNet and what you're trying to invoke from players and their feelings?
Well, I kind of think the age of making something that everyone kind of likes is over. I think it's time to make games that are evocative and are love-hate. I think the fans will forgive anything but being bored. So we wanted to take a big swing with a mid-90s Pacific Northwest setting, but not just cheaply recreating the 90s, but to take the films and movies I grew up with, Twin Peaks, X-Files, Silence of the Lambs, put it through a meat grinder, add body horror, David Cronenberg stuff, and arrive at something that is distinctly DeadNet.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Like every time I see these videos, I just want to keep playing and playing. But there's a few things you pick up as well, like the opening of the window. Like the environment that you're playing in makes a lot of tactical differences to your gameplay. Could you expand a little bit on that for us?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously with Nanite and Lumen, the world is dense and detailed and beautiful, but players care about playing games. So a good example I use is in PUBG. If you see a window, you can shoot it or you can kind of smash through it, and that's great. In our game, we have something we call action agencies. So when you encounter a window, for example, you can slowly and silently open the window. No one will hear you, but you're exposed. You can quickly slam it open, but now you've made a little bit of noise, maybe you've given away your position. You can shoot it open or crash through it, but now you're going to leave a pool of glass wherever that happened. And if anyone steps on it, it's going to make a loud noise and tip people
Gotta make
off.
sure to check the chat.
Or you can turn up the music, maybe turn on a jukebox or put on your
Excuse me.
boombox, and now they can't hear the broken glass.
That's so interesting. Speaking of some of the locations we saw within that video, we saw some of the falls and maybe like a mall as well. Can you talk to us a little bit about some of your favorite locations that we can explore in Cascadia, and also how they influence gameplay as well as the windows and things like that?
Oh, absolutely. One of the ones in the video that Floyd was walking us through is called Cryptid Cove. It's kind of our throwback to Showbiz Pizza, kind of a
Oh.
he's there in the laser tag arena. He's going
Yeah.
into the silly hole.
Classic Floyd.
All the flies.
What's funny about the about this location is it's those tubes, those kind of little kid McDonald's lands tubes you're navigating through, which is like such an American childhood of the 90s feeling, covered in blood and guts, becomes such a fun location to try to fight over. So every time we hot drop, we're trying to win the tubes, we're trying to keep the tubes, and it's weird because just the other players naturally want to get us out of those tubes.
Yeah.
There's the Cult of the Blind Mother, very spooky, dark, Silence of the Lambs coded location where under the building, tons of nooks and crannies to hide in and take positions in. And you know, in these games, you're looting. You know, you're trying to gear up and you're trying to get strong. But one of our powers is called Creeper, which allows us to actually hide inside of the loot. You can climb inside a refrigerator. Don't try this at home, kids. You can get inside of lockers. And I actually, fun fact, did the voiceover for what I have to call hiding pervert. Because when you're in the locker, I do this like, and then we run it through some process and make it sound cool. But when you are in Cascadia and you're hiding and waiting to get the drop to somebody, that's going to be my voice gently whispering in your ears.
Love it.
I'll remember that.
Oh, man.
I know it's so important for players.
I'll be right back, chat. I'm just gonna go mute.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Absolutely. It is 12 kilometers of real Cascadian wilderness with mountains and jungles and beaches and plains and farms. But the initial circle, how the game begins, is only a 2.5 by 2.5 circle. So even though we're launching with one map, you never get the same zone twice.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing because it's going to force players to have to kind of learn different areas of the map and also different ways of approaching with their abilities that they've picked up.
Yeah. Dave, I got to ask, we've seen it a couple of times in some of the gameplay. We've got a lot of baby dolls going on. Some of them are running around. Can you tell us a wee bit more about that? Because that looks right up your street.
So we have kind of beyond chasing abilities and injuries, we have this notion of weirdos. These are very strange choices you can make for that single match, including taking those hands off or becoming the large dual LMG wielding pig, or in the case you just mentioned, our little sweet precious darling baby doll. She is a 2.5 foot tall chaos gremlin that can she spawns with a little tiny RC car, which drives very fast and is very cute to manipulate. She can hitch a ride on her squad mates. She can jump on your back, and most importantly, she can jump on an enemy's back and quietly hang out. And she will occasionally laugh, which can tip them off. And if the jig is up, if she has to fight, she can start drilling in the neck and stealing med kits and making you drop your stuff, which is incredibly frustrating to deal with.
Yeah.
God, I'll probably end up playing Deadnet so much I'll turn into a baby doll. I just I'll live and breathe it as much as I can. Like.
Right, Dave, we've got to talk about PUBG first coming to PC, but I hear that you and the team have really engineered Deadnet to be a bit more for a game that's console first. Can you talk a little bit about that and what that means to you guys?
Well, I'm an old school console guy. My first game was Singularity by Raven Software. Shout out, made console first, aimed at the Xbox. And I myself, in my free time, my wife and I, who's probably watching, hi Kelly, we love to get on the couch and play console. So that means when we're considering how to make this game, the gunplay, the traversal, the movement has to feel so beautiful on the sticks. The UI, the UX has to be really friendly if you're 8 feet away on the couch. The rumble on your reload, or when you drop your weapon, or when a drill is going into your neck, needs to feel persuasive and fun and interesting. So we just think it makes a lot of sense to get it perfect on console, and then PC naturally would follow.
Sounds good. Sounds awesome.
I'm excited. Now, a lot of people who've played PUBG in the past, like, narrative is not something that will instantly jump to their heads. With Deadnet, that's completely different. How is the narrative going to impact the player from game to game?
So it's interesting. I talked about at the beginning of the show, you're choosing from a roster of 9 to start. Each one of these characters has connections to the map itself, where they will comment on areas of the map if they go someplace that's familiar to them. They have meta stories, goals, quests beyond just win the chicken dinner. It could be revenge, it could be finding someone that matters to them. And they have allies and rivals on the battlefield, which is expressed. If you ping someone that's an enemy, you're going to comment on it. If you revive an ally, you're going to have this little special VO. And what's been so gratifying about our previous beta tests, shout out Discord crew, is we are having fan art where without prompting, they're creating these connections, these love triangles, and they're discovering the story as they go. So we obviously want to, PUBG is the ultimate storytelling engine, and we think DeadNet expands that by letting a story go multiple matches where win or lose, you're still on a journey of finding your perfect build, and hopefully you're falling in love with your character and their goals and their quests, and yeah, you leave the game with a big smile on your face.
Love that. I can't wait to find out all the tea in Cascadia then as well.
Love it.
Dave, we can't let you leave without talking about your tagline, "Death is only the beginning." What does that mean?
Well, it means in every game I've ever played, I always want a hot drop, and I always get my shit rocked, and I'm always so sad. And it's, you know, you get two, like, come on, boys, one more game. And then that second loss in a row, you're like, well, actually, I got work tomorrow. In DeadNet, death is the beginning. You can get rocked. You can be an early out. But then in that out game where we give you the pick 3, oh my God, my build came in. Finally, a Kimbo showed up. Guys, let's get one more game.
Yeah.
So it's okay if you lose, because in these games, one guy wins, 99 loses. In our game, your real goal is making your perfect version of a killer, whether that's a guy with a car door riot shield playing a boombox to get his team hyped up, or a guy with blade hands that crawls around like a lunatic on his stomach like a little snake. We want to celebrate player expression and choice and creativity in the world of DeadNet.
I just know that one more game is going to cause me some serious problems. So I'm going to be like, oh, we got to just get this build now. We got to do it. You mentioned betas, right? Just a second ago.
Yeah.
Can you let people know how they can get involved themselves?
Yeah, we made the website super easy. It is DeadNet, DED, which stands for Dog Eat Dog.
Nice.
Go to DeadNet, sign up for the beta, get your asses to Cascadia, and I will see you out there in the slaughterhouse.
We'll see you there too.
Go do it right now. But I'm looking forward to DeadNet. It's going to be so much fun. It's been, honestly, one of my favorites from Gamescom so far as well. But thank you for coming by. Enjoy the rest of Gamescom. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you so much. It was a privilege and an honor. Have a great show, guys.
Thank you. Got to get that 90s playlist from you as well at some point.
Look for it on
100%.
Spotify.
Nice. Now coming up for you guys, we are jumping into the driver's seat of a Hollywood stunt car as we traverse the world's deadliest petting zoo with a prehistoric twist and all the beasts that you can shake sticks at. But first, shifting gears to a jet engine with a saddle, it's time to go under the hood with Star Wars Galactic Racers.
Now we're talking shade. Speeder bikes. You know they're as dangerous as they look. You've ridden one before, but you've never raced one. That's where things get really interesting. Speeder bikes are like concussion missiles with handlebars. No wonder the Empire love these things. On the throttle, it's all go, but it does run wide in corners, so you gotta learn to wield her kinetic burst. Engage the kinetic burst, and bam! You decelerate hard, but lean in and hit the apex of the corner, and you'll blast out! It's a regenerative burst. Brake in, speed out. Now, there is a catch. Speeder bikes can be a little less resilient than good old land speeders. When Scandaro comes smacking into you, you're gonna feel it. So when you aren't in the mood to get kicked around the track, lean into that beautiful kinetic burst and keep an eye out for shortcuts. Little pathways perfect for a craft of this profile. Oh, and watch out for hazards at those high speeds, all right? One bad line, or a racer that didn't move out of the way in time, and you're wrecked. Oh, ouch. Get me the parts, and I'll assemble the perfect speeder bike to suit your style. The sky's the limit, Shade. Whopping great engine. Sure, why not? How about some racing stripes too, for good measure? Quick acceleration, outrageous tricks, and a real menace in the right hands. What are you waiting for? Go, Shade!
You ready to face your childhood demons? Huh?
We're on the other side of the looking glass. A place called Nod Nod.
My apologies for being behind here, but how exactly did we end up on an island? All I remember was letting them borrow my mobile phone at the clinic, and now here we are.
This town has a reputation for occult rituals and devilry, you know.
This isn't right. You aren't meant to know about all this stuff.
I guess we have some breaking and entering today.
And you're awake.
I'm willing to give it a good go, yeah.
What's going on? Why am I holding a cassette tape? Please, thank me.
Ring, ring.
Tell me, alchemist, I trust your travels in Nod Nod have been very illuminating.
What on earth have you dragged me into?
See you soon.
Hey everyone, welcome to this exclusive look at Planet Zoo 2, a creative management game where you get to build and manage your dream zoos. You'll be able to care for aquatic, terrestrial and avian species from all over the world, both within and beyond your zoos. Today, we're giving you a sneak preview of Wildlife Reserves, a feature that introduces an amazing gameplay experience. From rewilding ecosystems to releasing animals from your zoos back into their natural environments. These wildlife reserves have been designed with exploration and observation in mind. You'll be able to traverse these expansive landscapes on foot as well as in the new research vehicle, offering you new ways to spend time and learn about the animals you've released into your wildlife reserves. We hope you'll enjoy coming to these beautiful areas to relax, in between managing your zoos. We'll be sharing more details on wildlife reserves soon, so follow Planet Zoo 2 on social channels to be the first to know.
Now, last year we brought you the latest PC gaming on the go with the new ROG Xbox Ally. So, yeah, it's only fitting that this year we're going to bring you the next generation of Xbox handhelds. And here to tell us all about the exciting new ROG Xbox Ally X20 launching later this year, please welcome General Manager of Xbox Devices Dave Kearney and Asus Director of Product for Gaming, Gabe Meng. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Gamescom.
Thank you. It's exciting.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again, Gabe. Obviously, last year we had a lot of fun talking Xbox Ally, but we've got something a bit different now to talk about this year, and it's sitting right between us, which is very cool. But before we get to the new device, it won't be too long since it'll have been a whole year since the Xbox Ally range of devices were released. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about how that's been received, guys?
Well, you know, it's been super exciting to see the fan reaction. You know, we designed the original Xbox Ally to be, you know, the way that you get that Xbox experience on the go and you can play your games wherever you want to. And it's been so fun to see people around the world doing exactly that, playing Xbox in all kinds of interesting locations, unexpected locations.
Yeah, I won't tell you where I play mine.
We've been working together since the original product launch to just keep cranking away at making it better. At this point now, we have over 2,000 games that have been optimized for handheld gaming.
Nice.
We've been expanding the number of titles that can take advantage of default game profiles, which automatically sets up the Xbox Ally products to be able to operate with the optimal frame rate and power settings. We've also been expanding advanced shader delivery, so that allows you to download your game shaders at the same time as the game itself. So you're able to just, when you launch that game for the first time, start the game faster, it plays smoothly, just like you would expect it to do. And then when you combine that with the work we've been doing with game studios, you've got the new games like Forza Horizon 6, Halo, Campaign Evolved, supporting all these features right out of the gate, so players get to just experience handheld gaming like it should be, no messing with settings, just jump right into the game as you would expect. And we're just getting started. There's more around the corner.
I like to hear that. Yeah, I mean, convenience with handhelds is one of the #1 reasons why I love playing with them. So to hear that all that work is going into these devices and that it's really, truly giving that gaming anywhere you like experience is awesome to see. But 2 days ago, you guys also announced that pre-orders are now live for the newest handheld in the ROG Xbox family. So Gabe, tell us about this stunning piece of hardware right here.
Absolutely. We try to level up everything. ROG celebrates 20 years of gaming, community, and innovation this year. And our theme of translucent black and gold is on the ROG Xbox Ally X20 through its translucent shell with now updated rubber grips and contrasting gold accents from the system buttons to that custom new color hue on our brand new light rings to the internals and thermals. Functionally, we've also updated play by introducing TMR joystick modules. This minimizes power consumption while significantly reducing joystick drift over time. We've also updated our transforming D-pad, a new innovation that allows you to select between 4-way or 8-way play. So you can shift depending on the game you're playing to the input for the best diagonals that you want.
That's so cool. So it's a mechanically changing.
That's right, and you can switch it on the play.
Wow, cool. Okay, what else we got going?
Absolutely. But probably most noteworthy and a long time coming is our premium OLED experience.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so happy to say that the Ally X20 has an ROG Nebula HDR display, the very best of our standard of gaming displays. What this means in practice is a certified VISA Display HDR True Black 1400 that starts with less than 1 nit of black to all the way of radiant highlights at 1400 nits. What you're seeing is a cinematic of our ROG Saga universe game cinematic animation play, not actual gameplay, against our current Ally X20 and our Ally X.
And it's definitely like a significant, even though it wasn't gameplay, it's still something you're really going to notice in terms of the depth of color, the richness of it as well. So, I mean, huge upgrade right there.
Absolutely. You're going to see some of the deepest blacks against those radiant highlights. That's what true HDR is.
Nice.
And as a gaming certified panel, that means you're going to get variable refresh rate. So we're so happy to say that this panel has AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. That means starting at 30 instead of 48 hertz and going all the way to 120 hertz, you get adaptive sync and it's with HDR. And best of all, it comes as a 7.4-inch panel that we fit into our portable ergonomic space by slimming the bezels on top. Players can also expect a suite of ROG software features intended for this whole experience at launch.
That's pretty, you know what? Good job. I mean, the X was great. That's a really impressive amount of things you've managed to pack into it. I mean, larger screen, brighter colors, deeper blacks, and also I'm a sucker for translucent hardware, so you got me on board with that straight away. Obviously, like you were saying, the Ally family has been undergoing numerous software updates, firmware updates that have improved the experience for players who already own an Xbox Ally or an Xbox Ally X. Can we expect that same level of updates to land with the X20 as well?
For sure. I mean, one of the things that I love about the gaming community is just the passion. And no shortage of feedback that we get from all the fans out there. It really gives us inspiration, and we've made it our mission across Xbox and ROG to continue to level up the experience. Some of the examples of additional things that we've been doing is we've improved the library experience, so now players can actually pin their own games and pin their own apps, so they can just easily jump into the experiences that they love. We've also been rolling out a new feature called, and I'm referring to super wideband stereo voice support for Bluetooth LE audio. It's a lot of words, sorry I had to refer to my card here, but essentially what it means is that if you have a Bluetooth audio headset with a microphone and a game wants to go ahead and jump into using the microphone so you can play competitively or online, it just goes ahead and doesn't convert it to mono. It stays stereo, it stays surround sound like you'd want it to with Bluetooth, which is magical, and it's exactly gaming as it should be.
That's really cool.
Yeah, super
nice.
awesome. We've improved the docking experience as well, so that if you're going to plug into a TV or a monitor or even one of the augmented reality ROG X-Real headsets, it just works smoothly. We've also been rolling out automatic super resolution for insider preview, and that is going to help make the game sharper and smoother, especially on larger TVs. So overall, the X20 is going to benefit from all these features, just like the original Xbox Allies did on day one.
So yeah, day one, you get everything that they've worked already incredibly hard on, and it just means that you're getting a fully feature-equipped device that's also going to continue getting better as more of these updates roll out too.
Totally.
So all of that is just fantastic news. Guys, thank you so much for sharing all of that about the Xbox Ally X20. I'm going to have to go check out that pre-order link, I think, because, I mean, look at it. It just looks great. But for those of you guys that are eager to get your hands on the ROG Xbox Ally X20, pre-orders are live right now for both the standalone handheld, but also a bundle that includes the limited edition ROG X-Real R1 glasses, a matching limited edition kill switch from D-Brand, and also, yeah, we're not done, a limited edition Pelican case for your handheld and accessories. So why don't you head to the website in the graphics just down below for more information and to secure yours today. But next up, I got a chance to catch up with the best gaming community in the world as they celebrate 25 years of Xbox. Because the Xbox Fan Fest World Tour was in full swing here in Cologne. And yeah, we were there to get in on all the action. So check this out. FanFest at Cologne is just so special. I want to know from you, what really makes a FanFest?
The energy of the fans is really what is just a highlight for me every year, getting to spend time with them.
Absolutely.
Connecting with people. It gives such deep purpose to what we do, the work we do, the games we make, and why gaming is such a unique social form of entertainment that connects us and lifts us all up, and the fans are the center of that.
Celebrate with you, the fans, because as you know, the community is near and dear to me. But right now, we are here to celebrate the great games. We're here to celebrate 25 years of Xbox.
What is your favorite memory from across the years of Xbox?
I gifted my little sisters an Xbox for their birthday. They're 10 years younger. And it was very exciting seeing them exploring all the games and getting comfortable with the console.
So you're inspiring the next generation of Xbox fans.
Really excited. It's really a nice location, and the activities here are really cool. I won an Xbox controller, so that's a big plus.
I have to ask, you've been to so many throughout the years, what is your most favorite thing about FanFest? What makes it FanFest?
I mean, I have to say it's in the name, FanFest, right? It's the fans. They are what power this. They are what power Xbox. So coming here and feeling that energy, it's intoxicating.
Favorite thing about coming to FanFest?
Actually meeting new people every day, but also meeting friends from last year, and also playing all the good games, also in Game Pass. So, yeah.
really special because you're here with us celebrating. So I want to just give a big round of applause and say thank you to this Xbox community.
The world is shattered. Is all really lost? I'm Angelica, creative director on Kingdom 3 Rising Realms, and I'm about to share a glimpse of what we're building in the next installment of the Kingdom game series. Kingdom is an atmospheric, side-scrolling micro-strategy and tower defense game where you play as the monarch, wielder of the crown of creation, giving you the ability to rule. Guided only by the light of your torch, you find yourself in a dark forest. Alone, you take your first step to building your kingdom and your legacy. Ancient monuments tower against the sky as if our ancestors are still casting their stony gaze over the landscape. This looks like a pretty good spot for an outpost. A key part in managing your kingdom is to build and recruit. So let's get some citizens and assign them jobs. Hammers will create workers to help us construct new buildings, like a palisade. And bows will get us archers, ready to hunt and defend the kingdom. It may seem kind of small at first, but we'll find more people to join our cause as we explore the lands. In Kingdom 3, we want to create a vibrant world that speaks of ancient legends and introduce you to some new faces, hopefully friendly ones. Like this elite character here. She's the Bowmaster, a skilled archer who will not only bring her own firepower, but also strengthen the other archers in the kingdom. Elites are new units. They're one of a kind, and they'll all bring powerful and unique abilities, and strategic choices for upgrades. Sometimes for offense, sometimes for defense, or even for a boost on the economy side of things. And that's good, because you'll need all the support you can get. As the last rays of light sink into the sea, you'll hear howls coming from the forest. The greed, they are coming for you. Finding shelter behind the walls is a clever move. Thanks to some well-placed defenses, it looks like we'll survive the night, but something tells me the greed will be back. When dawn finally arrives, we can breathe again. This is a great time to head out and discover more of our surroundings. Maybe we can find out where the greed came from. In this world, you'll encounter plenty of mysteries, powerful artifacts, and mythological beings. This demo only shows a fraction of what we planned. Interesting. I can't seem to interact with this one just yet. Don't let the beauty of this world fool you. Everything you see is at risk. We've already encountered the nightly creatures, but it's not just them. No, it's the whole land. It's like the greed has turned nature itself against us, corrupted goo spreading and cursing the very ground we want to build our kingdom upon. Its spores and vines knock the coins out of our bag and threaten the very crown that sits upon our head. This is a new threat, and there's a new force within the greed, making them more powerful than ever. This has been a first peek into the world of Kingdom 3 Rising Realms. As you've seen, you can of course rule alone, but you don't have to. The game will have co-op, so you can always share the weight of the crown with a friend. I can't wait to show you more of the world in the future. Until then, you can wishlist Kingdom 3 Rising Realms right now.
If we came to Gamescom and didn't talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator, would it even be Gamescom? No. So joining me to talk about the update that you just saw is head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, Jörg Newman, and President and Chief Operating Officer of the National Championship Air Races, Tony Logatetta. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Great. Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Now, the National Championship Air Races trailer, that looked sick, what we just saw.
Indeed.
Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure, absolutely. So the National Championship Air Races go all the way back to 1964. It's a unique, one-of-a-kind event in the world. It features multi-lap, multi-aircraft racing with a variety of aircraft ranging from small aerobatic biplanes all the way up to World War II era warbirds and military training jets. It's really super cool. It's the world's fastest motorsport. Planes get over speeds of 500 miles an hour racing wingtip to wingtip.
That's
up
pretty
against each other.
fast.
Oh yeah. Not too many things that go that fast. Not with humans inside them anyway, right? You get some rocket cars and military jets and some commercial airliners, but yeah, it's pretty incredible. I took the ICE train from Frankfurt yesterday, and it only goes about half as fast as these ones do.
Gotta catch up. That's incredible.
Oh my god, I didn't have my microphone on. Shit.
But no, so whoever gets the top prize gets this cool emotional P51. We brought 7 of those
Oh,
planes.
hang on.
They're the fastest ones in the race, last
Hi chat, I'm just gonna quickly do something.
Tony, thank you so much for joining us to tell us about the National Air Race Championships and what we can look forward to in Flight Sim with that. Can you let me know when that's coming out now?
Yeah, so the real live event is coming up in 3 weeks. It's September 16th to 20th in Roswell, New Mexico.
Not long at all. How
Yeah.
exciting.
And we're going to start flighting it in Flight Sim, and it's releasing October 13th.
Yep.
Awesome.
Get ready.
Get ready. You better get ready. Now, Jorg, as usual, I know that's not all. Have you got something else to share with us today?
Just a little.
Just a little. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so I'm from Germany, as you probably know, right? So let's watch the trailer first.
Well, Jorg, that is a very pretty plane, but I'd love to know from you, is there anything about that that's special or any extra context I should know?
Yeah, so as you know, I'm from Germany, here in Cologne. I love to come here and announce German planes. It's one of my favorite things in the world. This one, it's called the Heinkel HE70 Blitz. It was the fastest plane in its time. So in 1930, Lufthansa, which is a big German airline, they wanted a plane to connect Hamburg, Berlin, Frankfurt and Cologne. Wow. And so this was the fastest plane at the time. It broke 8 of the world's speed records and has a special design. I don't know if you saw it, it was very innovative. So it had a retractable undercarriage. It was the first time that any airliner did that. It had the retractable air coolant for the engine, and that made it the fastest plane. It flew like 200 miles an hour back then, which was shocking. They only made 324. And none of them survived. The last one was scrapped, unfortunately, in 1954. So when we decided to bring this back, we had to find all the people who know anything about it. Museums, aviation enthusiasts, and they helped us a ton. And it took many years to do this, and I think the end result is fantastic, and everybody's super happy. And I can't wait for everybody to play it. It launches today, as a matter of fact, right now.
That's a little celebration. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait to check out as well. Great context with the history and something a bit personal for you as well. That was lovely, Jorg. I really love the way you and a lot of the team are working to preserve such iconic historic aircrafts like the Blitz. And the other thing I love about Microsoft Flight Simulator is your dedication to bringing our planet to life throughout the digital representation of Earth.
Yeah, we call it the digital twin, and honestly at Microsoft we're so lucky. I feel so lucky. We have organizations like Bing Places, used to be Bing Maps, Planetary Science, and we have partners like Maxar Imaging, Vexel. We now have 500 cities, photogrammetry that's like 3 to 10 centimeter resolution, so crazy good. And typically when we come to Gamescom, we're really thoughtful, like what should we show? In the last years, we always brought Germany, it was obviously a focus, Switzerland, Austria, and this year we thought, why not go above the Alps? You know, it's summer, it's warm, Italy is beautiful, so here it is, City Update 16, Italy.
I am back. Where's the... There we go. Okay. I've just got a Reddit post thingy on the Living Tombstone. I'm just gonna quickly just mute this real quick. And apparently, my dad just sent me this. I'm apparently going to die. So let's see this. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! The freaking size of Tongue Engine!
They know. What the fuck?
Oh god. Oh. Oh my god, nah, let's play that again. Oh my god.
Nah, what the fuck? Nah, you can't be doing this, bro. Nah. They know.
Okay. Okay, right, we're gonna go back to this.
Congratulations! Aww. Now, would you like to take a look at that? Would you like to show us maybe?
Oh
Yes,
god.
we have a little quick trailer.
Let's do it.
It's still Microsoft Simulator, Flight Simulator chat. Still, oh my god, what did I just saw there? Oh my god. I forgot it will affect my thingy. It was so... Gotta get the Doritos.
Again for that partnership. I love that. That's personal for you and to the team.
It's a match.
Oh, fantastic. Love to hear it. Now, York, before we let you go, I have a little challenge for you.
Okay.
You are head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I would like to hear how many planes you can name in 30 seconds. Are you up for it?
Okay.
Okay, let's
Planes.
get that timer starting. And now.
All right. Cessna 170, 172, 175, 180, 182, 185, 190, 195, 206, 207, Boeing 707, Boeing 717, 727, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, Airbus 220, 220, 319, 320, 321, 330, 340, 350, 380, and then X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Enough. Well done, York.
X-planes.
I'm going to say that was like at least 1 million planes. So well
I
done,
don't know.
you.
I want to count.
Okay, we'll review it in post. York, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for bringing so much for us to enjoy and joining us into this excursion into the world of aviation.
Thank you so much. great to see you.
Great to see you. Have a great Gamescom. But for you guys here, these 4 days in August, Cologne is the epicenter of gaming with all the latest news and titles, including these next 4 games set to make their debut on an Xbox, PC, or a handheld near you. And some could be dropping a little sooner than you think.
What?
Eat as well as you can. After all, you never know which meal will be your last.
Online co-op.
This is a Paris that I no longer recognize. Every darkened corner is a tombstone, a reminder. Tell me, do you think I'm chasing a false path? Armitage. Wishlist now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor.
Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest.
Could you imagine if it was the Bluetooth?
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to the Grand Seance. I hope whatever you are looking for.
Hey survivors, the heart of Daisy Badlands is Nasdara, a 267-kilometre squared arid borderland, layered with proud regional history, geopolitical intrigue, and countless stories waiting to be told. Most importantly, your story. But instead of being just survivors stranded on the coast, we now expect you to become nomads, mercenaries, and locals who know the lay of the land. In short, you are expected to be more experienced, hardened, and shrewd. However, our motto, "This is your story," is still very much in effect. That means we still expect you to approach it in your own way and pace. You will lead your own story, by dying a lot. At first, this might happen because of prolonged exposure to the sun or extreme dehydration, since standing water is scarce in Nasdara.
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna go and turn on my fan. Not turn on my fan. I'm gonna open my up on Windows so I can get some nice airflow in.
And then they keep it drift. Let's say you have the basics of survival figured out. You found some decent gear, interesting food and drinks to keep you going, a friendly companion to travel with, and motorcycle take you farther than you've ever gone before. Anyhow, at this point you will want to upgrade to better gear and find stronger protection. You'll have multiple points of interest to choose from, like these examples. But of course these areas will also attract other players, meaning there's always a risk of getting killed on sight. But there's a less risky and more interesting option. For this we suggest picking up a personal radio. These are no longer just tools for long-distance communication, they can now receive transmissions that you'll need to decode yourselves. It may be worth investigating the locations they lead you to across the land where valuable loot awaits. We won't leave you high and dry, as you'll find resources.
Is this Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4?
So, now that you have all the loot you need and more,
That's 2.
you will be able to rebuild a barricade to hold the houses down to their land.
Oh wow.
A single room or an entire building, there will be plenty of options to choose from, as long as you can gather the necessary materials for your reconstruction project. The most important loot shelter is a necessity when it comes to keeping you and your squad safe, especially during certain events, when all you can do is hunker down, wait it out, and hope it passes. Of course, these are only a few possible lives. As always, this is your story, and we can't wait to see them all. See you in the Badlands on October 15th, survivors.
Ah, Days Badlands. Okay.
November 15th, 2001. A new console, a green logo. It was called the Xbox. And it's now been 25 years, so hey, let's celebrate. And there's no better way than with new accessories and a lot of green. And I'm here with Scott Weber, Senior Hardware PM Lead Design for Xbox. And Scott, tell us a little bit about all this amazing collection.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really cool stuff here. So we worked with all of our hardware partners that designed for Xbox to put a collection of products together inspired by 25 years of Xbox. Translucent green, we've gone from audio, keyboard, and mouse, all the way down to a blind box mobile controller there from Backbone with 3 colorways inspired by the original.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you'll see the little halo in there, maybe for the Japan exclusive. Very cool.
That's right, they're so sick. And like you said, you've got a good spread for all kinds of gaming experiences. I mean, players love using a black Razer mouse. That's a pretty classic, but I see we've got black and green here. So green is the new black. Tell us a bit about the Basilisk.
Absolutely. I mean, the highest quality stuff you can get, amazing polling rate, everything you'd expect from Razer. 75% size keyboard is also really cool, very popular right now. People are liking a little bit more tight and compact for their gaming setup, so super excited about these.
These are super sick. And you've even got, I think, your own Xbox key on it as well, if you just swap it out.
That's right, yeah, you can pop that, and the game bar comes right up. It's a really nice feature, so when you're gaming, that's specifically bound to that. And you can, have all your socials right there, chat with all your friends, whatever else you need to do, manage your captures.
Hell yeah. I do a lot of capture. I'm not saying the gameplay's good, but I'm capturing at least.
Perfect, yeah.
We've also got some assets as well, again, in that same kind of translucent green, which is really sick. What's the deal with the hyperspeed handhelds?
These are so cool, right? So for a long time, we had requests for earbuds for console.
Oh
right?
wow, earbuds for console?
Now in this translucent green, this is actually something that connects directly to your console. So you still want to use these for on the go, you want to use one receive, that's great. But you can connect these directly to your console and get, latency-free 2.4 gigahertz sound.
Nice.
Perfect.
So it uses Xbox Wireless Protocol?
Yes.
Oh,
yep.
That's cool.
Very cool. It's just a little dongle that plugs into the back, and here we go.
Really nice. And then, what about when it's time to charge your controller? Because, I mean, I'm hoping to pick up one of the new Xbox 25th anniversary controllers. Can I charge that thing up with anything nice?
Yes, that 8-bit dough charger right there is so cool.
Oh, wow.
It really matches the design, right?
Yeah.
We've worked with them, worked with our team, industrial design team, to make sure that we have sort of a seamless experience that goes all the way through. It's the perfect way to display your very special controller, which we know is already a hot ticket item.
So sick. We were speaking to Carl Ledbetter yesterday about the design of the X25 console and how much went into getting the right kind of green. Yes. Is it the same process for the charging stand as well?
Yes, absolutely. We work very closely with Carl's team to ensure that whatever's done from a first-party standpoint, our third parties are able to take advantage of the same thing. So it's a whole process of color matching and back and forth samples being sent, and Carl's always been a wonderful support in that.
I love that team collaboration. Yeah. And then in terms of, if I wanted to bundle all these together, maybe to take them home with me right now, is there anything else that's pretty handy for that?
Or a sling bag right here. Not only is this great for just stuffing whatever in,
Did I ever unmute?
Ally as well. So Ally is right behind us. That fits in there perfectly. There's room for a controller up here too. So this is kind of a handy thing. If you were at FanFest last night, you might have walked away with one. So
away from each one of
That's
those.
not real.
Thank you so much. But we're actually going to head over now to Charlie with the latest on the next installment of the Dragon's Dogma franchise.
The Dragon's Dogma community has been eagerly awaiting the newest expansion, Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen, since it was announced earlier this summer. Well, get ready, because it's time to check out the latest gameplay right from our stage. Joining me now, Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi and director Kento Kineshita, along with interpreter Patrick Shields. Welcome to Gamescom, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, what I want to ask first, we're going to dive straight
Yeah, it's
into
not
the
real.
demo, and we're going to be focusing on this fallen dragon.
Will these people stop saying RIP to Peter Cullen?
The one you wanted to show off.
The voice of Optimus Prime. He's not dead.
What players can experience in this new region.
今回遊んでもらう利害の竜のクエストはなぜデモ版に入れたくてしたんですか？どんなような体験をユーザーに提供したかったんでしょうか？
はい、今回ドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンのノルガンの冒険においてプレイヤーが初めて出会う脅威のエネミーなので、それを体験していただきたくてこのシーンに切り出しています。
The Fallen Dragon is the first really powerful enemy that you're going to encounter in the new icy region of Norgin, so I just wanted to get straight to the point and let anyone who's trying out this demo discover just how tough it is.
Love that. Let's dive right in, and I want to pick up on the setting as we go into the game as well.
Oh, what, they're doing a demo?
Blanketed area as well. So when we see these mountains, this landscape that you've generated, what did the team want to create with this new region, and what impression did you want to make on players for the very first time? Look at that.
このように美しく雪に包まれた雪の国ですけど、プレイヤーにどういう印象を与えたくて、どういうコンセプトがあってこのモチーフの地域にしたのでしょうか？
はい、本編とは違う新しい体験を皆さんに楽しんでいただきたくて、こういった本編にはなかった雪に包まれた形で遊んでもらいたいと思って、そこをコンセプトにしました。
The concept was really something completely different from the base Dragon's Dogma 2 game. We've never seen such a frozen wasteland in the context of this game, and this ice region I thought was just completely refreshing the Dragon's Dogma 2 experience in players' eyes.
Absolutely. We're straight into the combat as well. There we go. It's worth mentioning as well that of course there are arena point systems to the Dragon's Dogma franchise. So what role do they play as the player explores this new region of Norgin?
本はやはりドラゴンドグマならではの要素なので重要な USP だと思うんですけど、ノルガンではどういう役割を満たすのでしょうか？
はい、まず今回この今見えている砦に行きます。
So what we're doing right now is someone in the village settlement has asked us to go up to the fort that he just showed on the screen. There's some mysterious events going on, so we're going to go and check that out.
ポーンはクエストの目的地に連れて行ってくれますし、戦闘でもプレイヤーのことをたくさんサポートしてくれます。
The pawns are going to support us in a variety of different ways, not just combat support and lending a helping hand with these enemies, but they're actually going to show us the way to the stronghold and guide us on our adventure.
Amazing. And they're imbuing your items as well. That's why we're going here, yes?
今炎に包まれているのはポーンがその炎属性をキャストしてくれたおかげです。
はい。ポーンがプレイヤーに炎のギフトをくれました。
Exactly. They've granted you the gift of fire just in time for the icy enemies.
Nice, perfect touch. Love that. Oh, there's also a new feature that's been added, right? A new way to initiate conversation and interaction.
今回新しく追加されている自分からポーンに指示できる要素があると聞いたんですけど、何なんでしょうか？
はい、命令を追加してまして、エクスプロアっていう探索をしなさいという命令だったり、近くに来てハイタッチをしようという命令が追加されています。
Yeah, we've added the explore command, which will command your pawns to check out the area and see if they can find anything. And also, for the first time, you can actually suggest to the pawn, let's do a high five. This is something that was previously only organic, but now you can make it happen yourself.
Can we make a high five happen?
High
five!
今まだ戦ってるんでもうちょっと後でやります。
They're right in the middle of the battle, so maybe I'll leave them to it and give
fine.
them a moment.
You owe me a high five though, okay? Could you tell us a little bit more about the design philosophy as well behind these? I mean, these really unique combat encounters. We just saw that the environment when you walked through that pillar there landed on someone too. So it's a pretty unique way you can fight through this universe.
こういうつららですとか、雪の氷の国ならではのギミックもあると思うんですけど、その辺のデザインのフィロソフィーのコンテンツについて教えてください。
そうですね、本編になかったこ この地形を使ったりギミックを使った体験を大事にして戦う以外の戦術としてこういった要素が楽しめるように作っています。このつららに敵を刺したりすることもできます。
Yeah, as you pointed out, things like these spiky ice spikes and icicles. I didn't want the frozen waste to just be a visual effect. It's really something that is part of the environment, and you can use these traps and gimmicks to fight enemies any way you wish. So it adds a certain extra level of strategic combat nuance that you couldn't find in the game.
Oh, I love that. Oh, we found a spooky cave. I think so. I wanted to actually tap in on something. I think when you open the chest, if my memory serves, yes, there we go. Spoils are a really important element when it comes to player's progression and adventure. So how does this experience compare with a traditional loot system?
従来通りの、宝箱を開けてルートをもらうシステムと今回の遺産品を入手して鑑定するシステムとどのような違いがあるのでしょうか。
今回この遺産品は戦闘の中で敵を倒しても手に入りますし、さっきみたいに探索でも手に入ることができます。
Firstly, the relic system is not limited to combat. As we saw, you'll be able to discover little nooks and crannies throughout the map, and you can find relics in hidden treasure boxes. So there's a variety of ways to get them.
Sorry.
これは鑑定することで、どのような武器か防具が手に入るようになります。
Deeply unserious gameplay here.
Anyway, back to the relics.
Wait, is that a snowball? What is going on?
Yeah, so once you get the relics, you're going to want to go back to the settlement, and by appraising them, you can discover exactly what spoils you've received and what kind of weapon or armor you got.
I see, fantastic. I also noticed as well, so many things just went on there, but I want to go back to when you were walking up the hill just then. The player was sort of shielding themselves from the weather. I'm assuming that's something that's unique to this area that we haven't seen before.
今いろんなことが同時に起こってたと思うんですけど、確かに猛吹雪に向けてプレイヤーキャラクターが手を上げて耐えてる演出があったんですけど、その辺のゲームプレイの要素について仕様について教えてもらえますか。
はい、このフィールドならではの風向きがあるんですね。で、風向きの向いてる方に向かい風の場合は手をもう寒いんで手を当ててちょっと動きが遅くなったりする演出が入っています。逆に風になるとプレイヤーは早く動いたり遠くまでジャンプができます。
Yeah, this wind system is not just about the fact that it's freezing cold. You actually have to work with or against the wind direction. So at times whenever he's holding his hand up, that means he's walking into the wind and it's going to slow down your progress and make you colder. But if you're going in the opposite direction, actually having the wind at your back can be a benefit and it can make you move faster.
He's snowballs. He's a menace. Tell him he's a menace.
意地悪なんですね、遊び方が。
いや、紹介ですよ。
All I want to do is show you the features.
Oh, thank you, thank you. There's crazy, crazy features. Also, am I right in saying that this is kind of a weird place to be encountering ghouls? Is this hinting at something else that's maybe wrong in the area?
このような設定にグールっていう敵がいるのはなんかちょっと違和感を感じますけど、これ何かのヒントになってたりするんでしょうか。
そうですね。本来このノルガンという土地にはグールのような魔物はいなかったんです。でも村の小集落にいる NPC のノリたちからこの土地で異変が起きてるから調べてくれと言われているので、その中で今グールってやって何か異変が起きてるという状況です。
Exactly. The reason we've come up to this fort is because the people in the village have told us something strange is going on up here. We've never seen these kind of undead creatures, so we want you to go and investigate. And really, there shouldn't be ghouls up here in the icy wastes of Norgan, so we're going to have to find out what the source of this is.
Absolutely, and the best way to figure that out is another new feature you guys have added, which is 6 skill slots you have now, so 2 brand new ones. So why was that important to players in this update?
今探索セットしている間に、確かに武器のスキルが、4つから6つセットできるようになっている状況でのプレイなんですけど、なぜそういうふうに仕様を変更したのでしょうか。
はい、ユーザーの皆さんからいろいろお声をいただいて、戦闘は楽しいんだけれども、もう少しカスタムスキルをセットしたいんだというご要望もたくさんいただいたので、カスタムスキルのセット数を4から6に増やしています。
The increase in the skill slots is really a response to player feedback. As you said, it was only 4 slots in the base game, and we heard from a lot of players that while they loved the combat action of the game, they just felt a little bit limited in terms of their toolset variety. So boosting that up to 6 slots just gives you so many more options at a given time. And give you extra depth to your
like Christmas. What a gift.
嬉しいプレゼントなんですね。
僕はファイターのスラッシュ&ボードの遊び方が好きなので、よくこのファイターを選んで遊んでいます。
I believe simple is best, so I stick to the fighter. You know, they call it sword and board gameplay, and that's just me personally, so I stick to the fighter.
Amazing.
これは一体何でしょうか。利害の竜という存在だったりするのでしょうか。
はい、このシーンの目玉となるボスバトルが始まります。
Yeah, this is the key centerpiece of this quest. It's the battle with the fallen dragon.
It's got a really, how do I say this as a compliment? That's a really horrible looking dragon. And I'm gonna guess the ghouls are connected to him in some way because he's spitting them up.
この不気味な要素からすると、おそらくグ
Oh
ール
my
の
god.
存在に関連している存在なんですね。まあ今まさしく喋ってる間に吐き出しましたし、
グールを吐き出して、グールも迫ってきますし、このドラゴンとも戦わなきゃいけない非常に危機の楽しめるシチュエーションです。
Exactly. While you were asking, he literally puked up those ghouls.
Yeah.
So they're, you know, question asked, question answered,
There you
and
go.
so they're going to add a little bit of extra spice to this boss battle. You're not just taking on this huge dragon, but you have this crowd of ghouls to try and manage as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And clearly, you can see from the screen right here, if anyone hasn't played any Dragon's Dogma gameplay, that health bar is pretty monstrous. So we know that this dragon is an immense threat to this region. So why was he the best one to show off for this experience? Is it because he was big, mean, ugly, and difficult, or was there another reason?
まあ HP ゲージとドット数からすると相当手強い敵だと思うんですけど、あえてこの高難易度の敵をデモのクエストとして選びたかったのでしょうか。チャレンジングな内容ということをアピールしているものでしょうか。
そうですね。チャレンジングな内容もアピールできたらいいと思ってたんですけれども、いいと思ってるんですけれども、それ以上にこのノルガンのストーリーに対して重要なドラゴンだから紹介したくてシーンに入れています。
That's certainly one aspect, you know, showing you that there's really meaty challenge awaiting you in Dark Arisen, but also the Fallen Dragon is really a key puzzle piece to the game's storyline. So I wanted to choose a quest where people can get an experience of what awaits them in the story as well.
He's crawling all over his head now.
That is amazing.
It's amazing gameplay. I absolutely love it, and it's so good to see a battle with a dragon because it's such a defining feature of the series. So can you tell us some more maybe memorable moments we can expect?
It's like Super Mario Odyssey, because that had a dragon in Mario Odyssey, and I love that boss fight.
はい、これからもう少し頑張って心臓がないんです。
I'm going to keep trying to take him down, and you'll probably see some changes as the fight progresses, but it's quite easy to notice right now that this dragon actually has no heart in its chest.
Ah!
He may have lost his head, but he's going to not just die instantly, so don't worry, the battle isn't over.
The health bar's going isn't a sign of good things. There's actually more work
HP ゲージが効いたのはもう終わってるっていうわけではないんです。
そうなんです。
Yeah, still not over.
Oh no. And the health bar is completely back.
もう完全に回
Of
復して
course it's back.
And so are all the ads.
Dude, I would imagine playing this game for hours.
Yeah, you quickly realize that even a beheading won't do it, and also the ghoul puking is back, so at this point the player is thinking, how am I going to beat this thing?
Absolutely, 100%. He's lost an arm now as well. I'm going to guess now's a really bad time to ask the pawns to high five, right?
この間でハイタッチするのはさすがにタイミング悪いんですよね。It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous. Dude, his head came back.
Well, it's kind of an undead dragon essentially, so some of the parts that we've cut off are starting to regenerate as well, so it's pretty tough.
So does that mean you need to change up your strategy in fighting this, or is this maybe a lost battle to begin with?
もう戦略を変えるべきなのか、もはや諦めることなのでしょうか。
そうですね。物語を通してこのドラゴンを倒す方法を探さなくてはなりません。
Through the course of the storyline, you're going to have to realize, taking on board that you couldn't beat it this first time, you need to find a way to slay this dragon, and that's going to be the centerpiece of the story.
Wow. okay. I mean, he's really put a nail in the coffin there. There's no way you're going to come back from that.
ですが、ここでもう一人キャラクターが登場します。
Well, just whenever we thought things were lost, we're going to find some support from a surprising source.
Ah, this mysterious woman. Am I allowed to know who this is?
この謎に包まれた女性の存在について何か教えてもらえることはありますか？
ここどうぞ。ここからはこの女性がどういう風にこの竜と自分と関わるのかはぜひゲームプレイを通して楽しんでいただきたいんです。
Well, I would love to spill all the secrets right now, but I really want everyone to enjoy the game, so I'm going to leave it for you to find out when you get your hands on Dark Arisen.
Fair enough. I can't ask for anything more. So let's recap everything that we spoke about today. So there's new environments, new exploration mechanics, spoil system, narrative mysteries, but what do you think will surprise long-time Dragon Dogma fans most when they first set foot in this region?
今回新しいエリアや戦闘、コンバットでできることをいろいろ紹介してもらったと思うんですけど、ドラゴンズドグマの既存ファンが一番驚く新要素は何だと思いますか？
一番驚く新要素はいくつもあるんですけれども、今日ご紹介したい内容としては今まで本編にもなかったんですけれども、このレリックを集めるために小集落にいる狼を連れてレリックを探せることがチャームポイントになってます。
I think players will be surprised and delighted by a lot of the new features, but if I have to pick one, I would say that we show you getting relics through combat and also through finding them in little parts of the map. But there's another way you can get them in the settlement. There's actually a wolf who, if you befriend the wolf by feeding it, it'll bring you out into the world and discover relics for you. So it's a brand new companion and another way to find relics.
I love that. That sounds fantastic. Well, I have one final question before we go. We couldn't get to see a high five in the game, but can I maybe have a high five here today? Is that okay?
最後になかなかゲームではできなかったハイタッチをもうリアルでここでできませんか？
Amazing! High five! Thank you so much. Thank you. Patrick, bring it in. Thank you so much. Well, have an amazing Gamescom. Thank you so much for joining us today. And coming up next, the team from Infinity Ward stops by to talk Call of Duty.
Call of Duty chat.
From the beta. And we also take a trip to the Call of Duty booth experience to find out what fans are getting their hands on throughout the show. But first, get out your whip sword. This is Son of Tanjai.
Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna quickly get rid of this rubbish and wash my face real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright, no, not that one. Just get rid of my face cam. Be right back. Dude, why are these?
என்னை காப்பாற்றுவதை விட்டால் உனக்கு வேறு வேலை இல்லையா?
அவனா வருவான்.
A tower filled with horrors, built by memory. Heroes are dead. Echoes remain. You are what you carry, and what you leave behind.
Okay. Okay, let me just bring back the camera. There we go. Back with a clean face now, chat. Don't even know what I missed, but yeah. Probably. Dude, Optimus Prime isn't dead.
Hi, I'm Min from Bonfire Studios. We're super excited to announce that Archeron is coming to consoles. We've been playtesting as a team for years. We've expanded it into PC, and now we're bringing our playtesting to Xbox.
Ooh.
I'm here with Jeremy and Elliot, and we're going to talk to you about how much we love our game and why it's fun and different. So how would you describe Archeron to a friend?
I would describe it as like an isometric, ability-based, competitive PvP game.
Bang.
Use that one. There's more, right? Yeah. But if you just kind of get to the core of it, that's how I would describe it.
To someone who's never played the game before, how would we describe our combat?
Yeah, I would say the first thing is if you look at a screenshot or you watch a couple of videos of Archeron, you would guess how it plays, but you'd probably be wrong. I think the combat in general, it might look like an ARPG or something else like that, but it plays more like a shooter, which is why it's really perfect for a controller. I think that the combat itself is dynamic. Like game sense really matters. Your combination, rotation of abilities really matter. Your aiming is very important, and then team play is super critical.
I think if players have a foundation in twin stick shooters, I think they're going to feel right at home playing Archeron on controller. You know, the combat is you aim your attacks in front of your character model. There's no aim assist on anything, PC or controller. So accuracy really matters. And because we are an item-based game, there are some items that'll give you like an aerial effect or skill shot ability. So that might remind you more of like a MOBA.
And that's where the magic, I think, unlocks is like when you actually start figuring out the movement, knowing what the items are, and then aiming. And that first time you do that Rinchi cleaver leap, and then you land on a player, it's like magic. So we've got these really cool characters in the game called Eternals. They give you access to different playstyles. Can you tell us a little bit about what Eternals actually do in the game?
Yeah, so Eternals are designed to be a synergistic gameplay scenario because you have a loadout.
It's a League of Legends. That's funny. It's not League of Legends, it's whatever the name was, but yeah.
Do you have a favorite child?
They're all my favorite. The turtle that I love playing the most right now probably is Hollow. She's just always been a playstyle that I really liked. Using the wall to separate the enemy, it's super fun. Being able to root somebody and that be the initiator is awesome. Then you kind of sit back and kind of range people down and support your team a little bit more.
You can start that way, and I would definitely encourage people to start that way if they find something that they like. But man, at least me personally, I love shattered builds. 2-2, give me 2-2 all day. Right. When you start memorizing what set bonuses are, you're like, infinite possibilities.
Yeah. We've got two different ways to play. Can you tell us a little bit about Spires?
Yeah, so Spires is an arena climb game mode, so it's 3v3. You get your items by purchasing them before you enter a best-of-3 match, and you'll repeat that process. It's a super great way to learn items and get item familiarity and get repetitions with things that resonate with you.
I know, Elliot, you like Spires a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I like both game modes for different reasons, but I think Spires is a great way to kind of warm up to even get into Ascension. You know, like Jeremy said, this could be the nice way you start, and then you kind of graduate into that Ascension mode.
I think that's a good segue to jump into Ascension. So, playing Spires, you're getting the reps, you're mastering combat.
Right.
Now you've learned that, you're jumping into Ascension. What's happening in there?
Yeah, so if Spires is all about player agency and selecting what you want and getting familiar with it and getting reps with the things that
Jesus.
Ascension starts
40 views.
And it's
crazy.
45 other players, 15 teams of 3. You all start with nothing. You need to loot on each floor, find your items, build
mad game.
synergize with your team, and at some point, the beacons will call. You're kind of just building tension.
16.
Every beacon feels like the final fight of another larger scale multiplayer match. The top one has the added tension. And all right, this is for all the marbles.
You make it all the way to the top and you win that one. I just feel like that's just peak Archeron.
Yeah.
It's just how charged you feel when you win 4 fights in a row is just pretty nuts. So we've told you a lot about how fun Ascension is to play. Now we're going to show you the final fight of an Ascension match from our morning playtest.
Oh, wow.
I gotta back up.
No blow.
Toker's down.
Got a Pilfer. I'm watching Pilfer's body.
And full healing.
Oh.
Right there. He's rezzing.
Oh, wow.
No. Healing. Oh, I got no heals.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
Victorious.
Thank you so much for allowing us to share Archron with you today. The game's coming to Xbox very soon in our cross-platform closed beta. We hope you'll join us there, and if you're interested, go to our website for more information. See you in the tower.
Cosplay beta September 25th, 2026. Coming fall 2026 to Xbox. Oh, Modern Warfare 4.
Players are getting the chance to go experience some thrilling 6v6 multiplayer matches. Weekend 1 of the open beta kicks off tomorrow, so we'll throw it to Benny, who is standing by with the team from an Infinity Ward, to tell us all the juicy details.
So, fresh off the early access beta weekend, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is on the minds of many of us as one of the biggest games of the year. And here, with what fans can expect from the upcoming open beta, please welcome Infinity Ward's game technical designer, Jack Hoppus. Welcome.
How's it going? Good to see you, Benny.
How's your Gamescom been going so far?
Dude, it's incredible. The booths are insane. It's sick to see players playing Modern Warfare here. It's been a great time so far.
Yeah, and I want to start off because I know Infinity Ward really find community feedback important. You've been really working on doing that in communication, that you did a tweet earlier today as well. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately throughout both weekends of this open beta, what we're looking to do is find the most feedback and, seeing what are pain points with players, but also what they're really resonating with. So we're doing a bunch of changes, fixing bugs, finding these pain points, these adjustments that we could be doing, and fixing them within beta weekend 1, but we also have a huge amount of changes for beta weekend 2. We're looking at touching everything from aim assist to movement to weapon balance.
Career warfare.
As well. We'll have a full list out at a later time, but we're really looking to hammer down these things for beta weekend 2 and ultimately up through launch. But it's been great. It's been exciting for us to hop in alongside the players, hop in kill block with them. We've got a lot of stuff for beta weekend 2 in terms of new content. Resurgence as well. There's going to be a huge amount of stuff for players to get into.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We'll get into a bit of this throughout this conversation as well. And yeah, make sure to keep sending your feedback because I know Infinity Ward have been loving getting that from players. But what surprised you about the beta from the closed weekends?
I mean, a lot of stuff, right? We got a lot of great feedback. I think what surprised us was, so we were doing COD Next, right? Yeah. We were about to get on stage at COD Next, and I hear in my ear, they're like, the first nuke has been achieved. Like,
I know.
They already got nuke in the beta.
Cammy got it.
Yeah. And I was like, it's so sick. I saw the clip. It was incredible. Also seeing players really hop into the mobility course has been super sick. We tried out a lot of different routes internally at the studio. We really hammered down on the mobility course as a way to test our new movement changes. And devs were staying up late. They were screen recording their screens and, going back frame through frame on how they could best optimize it. And we thought we had a pretty good time, a pretty good route. And when the beta launched, we saw some of the routes that these players were taking and competing with each other. And it was incredible to see. It was, we watched back through some of the routes themselves. And what was interesting is the routes themselves weren't super different than what we were internally doing at the studio. But the adjustments and the, reloading, you're like, I already have to go down this ladder. Let me reload while I'm falling and then do a roll at the very end or, go through this section a little bit quicker by some clever jumps and some clever mantles was super
looks so good.
Beta, so it's been really fun seeing it online.
Yeah, I was obsessed. I was trying to even knife switching, just make sure your melee is out, shaving every little thing if you can.
Exactly.
What was your fastest time?
Oof.
I felt like throwing you under a buzz. I was like, fastest time.
I think we got in the low 40 seconds, I want to say, but we've been seeing sometimes online that
it's
we're like,
insane.
how are you doing that? It's insane.
Now, we've obviously got the open beta just around the corner. What can fans expect from that? What new features and modes are players going to get?
A lot. So you're going to be able to play Resurgence for the first time in the beta. So it's been great. Able to play our new Resurgence map, Zodiac.
Yep.
This is something that we have designed in partnership with Beanox, and we've been playtesting a bunch. We're super excited to get a bunch of early
Beanox is the other developer that made Revenge of the Fallen on PC. I think.
Execution out of the sky. No more shooting.
I don't remember.
It looks rad, right? There's so many cool POIs on this map. We're super excited. We also have 2 new modes coming alongside Core MP. We've got Hijack, which is kind of this attack and defend tug-of-war style mode where you're fighting over this data spike in the middle of the map, trying to plant it on the enemy comm station and gain points for your team. We're super stoked with this. We built it with a competitive focus in mind. It's been getting sweaty at the studio. We're excited for players to get their hands on it.
Yeah, I've been in those like studio play tests. They get competitive.
Right?
Everyone's shouting at each other from across the room.
Yeah.
Now with this mode as well, I just saw it. He just like threw it into someone's like almost like a throwing knife as well.
Yeah, so you wield the spike, it actually takes up the spot of your lethal equipment, and you could either throw it onto the tower, the comms tower like you see right here, or you can walk it in. And if you're really in a pinch and you just need to get someone right away, you can throw it as a lethal, almost like a throwing knife, and bonk it off of them.
See people throwing it across to each other's teammates, a bit like kind of like American football.
Yeah, exactly. And you saw in the clip maybe for a second there, you can actually shoot it out of the air as well. So if you're really clever and really quick on the sticks, you can actually snipe it out and block, playing almost
Full of data. What the hell?
Another big thing that's changed gameplay with Modern Warfare 4, something new that we've seen, is Apex attachments. Can we talk a little bit more about those?
Yep. So Apex attachments are the final unlock in your weapon progression journey, and these completely change the way that the gun plays. So here you can see for the ISO, it's got these laser-tipped, or like kind of these RFID chips inside of the ammo that once you shoot a target, you can locate them through walls. Here you see the harpoon for one of our marksman rifles. You can see, what do we got here?
It's the M4 Hurricane, right? Is that the M4? It looks like it.
Look at that. Yeah. So we've got a bunch of,
this is amazing. When you like kind of like.
These are insane. These are the throwing knives on the side of the Oris. So if you're in a pinch or you're in these kind of close quarters combat, you can use these as a quick maneuver. For the PPSH, we've got a bunch of really sick Apex attachments to show off. And you want to know a little hack?
Yeah,
I'll show you a little hack.
I always love hacks.
Also, these are sick. Hack is you could actually, if you're playing gunfight, a bunch of our loadouts include the Apex attachments for the weapons. So if you want a sneak peek of them, just feel gunfight and you'll be able to play.
Give them a little go.
Before reaching the next level.
That's the hard thing. Like working your way through, and like I really liked one of the features when you rank up weapons and multiplayer. Some of the attachments also unlock on the other guns.
Yep. So we really wanted to streamline the weapon progression journey this time around and have it be incredibly satisfying where, hey, I already unlocked this attachment on my M4 and I'm leveling up a different rifle.
Yeah.
Why do I need to unlock it again? We're just going to let you skip that level and go right on to the next one, making, that first level up, unlock a bunch of attachments, and then progressive weapons down the line, you'll be skipping levels left and right.
Now, multiplayer is obviously such a huge part of Call of Duty, and Modern Warfare 4 is really trying to advance that. Can you tell us sort of more of the vision for Modern Warfare 4 and what innovations that we can expect?
Yeah. I mean, overall, our vision with multiplayer for this game was to make you feel like you are having the most fluid, grounded experience that you can in a Call of Duty game. With this means that we never want you to feel like you're stuck in an animation or you can't do something. We never want the game to tell you.
I didn't turn that back on.
You could see this in
Bell.
like our new mantling system. Previously, mantling used to kind of be this animation where you felt like you were lumbering over a surface.
I give up.
You can mantle into a slide.
They just say we lost Optimus Prime, but they didn't.
Getting out of it early if you see something and you want to bail out of it early. So our philosophy with multiplayer this time around is to give you the most freedom that we ever have and have it be the most fluid, grounded, and really polished multiplayer experience that we've had to date. And a lot of that comes with feedback from the community, right? Like what we've been doing with the open beta, or with the early access beta last weekend in the open beta.
Wow.
To really see what players love and what we can really polish upon for launch. So that's really been our guiding light, is following what we find to be is true and listening to the community as well.
Yeah, I think it goes back, like the community sending feedback, kind of making those changes, and also getting in the mobility course so you can like perfect that movement. It really does help.
Yeah, we built it as a way for ourselves to test the movement, but we were having so much fun with it that we wanted to get it in the players' hands.
It's such a fun thing to do because you like try to shave all those times off. But talking about the fun things to do, there's some players don't want to always play a competitive mode. What are the fun stuff?
Yeah, next game soon.
Yeah, I mean, in the second weekend of the beta as well, we have our new ground war experience. This time it's called Combat Outpost, where you're fighting over these 3 key buildings in 2 POIs in Hajin, which is our big map where DMZ will take place. And you're fighting over these big outposts, and every time, the more time you stay on the point, the stronger that your outpost is going to be. You're going to reinforce it, and eventually it's going to start off with these UAV radars, and then it's going to be airdropping in kill streaks for your team. And then if you progress enough, you're actually going to get tanks, so you can push into the enemy.
This phone was on and I didn't notice.
This is super fun. It's this large-scale vehicular combat. They're going to be playing it on 2 POIs in the beta. It's Imgen Farmland and Wolf Stadium. Both of these are going to offer a new variety of gameplay to play on. It's super fun. You're fighting in these big open areas. You can see our kill streaks come in, have these big air shows combined with this vehicular combat, but also kind of, you know, in part with our close quarters combat while you're actually taking these outposts. So yeah, you can see here some of our kill streaks being called in. It's been a lot of fun. It's played on this large scale combat. It's been a great experience.
It's also, the map looks amazing.
Dude. Breaking news. This is not... Oh my fucking god. This has got to be... No, fuck off, no. Oh my fucking god. Chat. It's fucking real. Chat. We actually fucking lost him. Oh my actual fucking god. We actually fucking lost him. Oh my actual fucking god. He actually fucking died.
I'm just determined to try and get a nuke at some point this weekend. Because like you said, Kevin got the first one during COD Next, which was insane.
I'm telling you.
Like, you got any tips? You got any tips on how players can go ahead and get that nuke?
I don't know. Just be coordinated. Don't play too risky.
They actually have to remaster the actual fucking games now.
We saw way earlier than I thought we were going to see.
After fucking... Oh my actual fucking god.
That might help with the UAVs, so I'm excited.
Yeah, they're going to reach 10 new levels as well. You're going to level up to level 30. New perks, new field upgrades, new equipment, new kill streaks, new stuff for player progression. So hit that level 30 as well, and there's a lot of fun stuff for you to play.
There's so much. You've got multiplayer, resurgence. You've got the big map.
Kill block, single player.
It's got to be the biggest beta ever. But Jack, honestly, thank you so much for coming and talking to us. Like, I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited for the weekend. And yeah, make sure you get involved as well. But yeah, thank you so much, Jack.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, today we've seen the future of gaming, from horror to racing, from sims to first-person shooters, and everything in between. And there is a ton to look forward to, including more than 15 titles available on Xbox Game Pass. Plus, with the biggest games coming to Xbox, like Minecraft Dungeons 2, EA, EA
Dungeons 2,
NBA 2K27, Fable, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh,
No matter
what?
where or how you game, the best place to play is on Xbox. Now to a psychological survival horror game with a unique retro look and feel. Fight and survive against the ominous presence slowly consuming this 90s Polish town. This is Holston.
Wczoraj przyszedł faks. To jest głębsze niż ubojnia. Większe niż nowa trójca. Znów mu odjebało.
Actual fuck, man.
Halo?
No, actually, chat. Fucking lost. Peter fucking Colin. We actually fucking lost another fucking legend. First Tim Allen and Dolly or whatever her name was. We've now lost the fucking leader of the Autobots. OG voice actor. Like, honestly, dude. This is fucking messed up. Especially you guys at Mad Gaming have actually got to react to this as well. Like, oh my fucking god. Again, we've lost a legend, chat. Which is Peter Collin. The freaking legend of being Optimus Prime. Like, actually, fuck.
Hello guys, today I'm excited to share a closer look at Tides of Annihilation from our first hands-on demo and the
Oh,
story
shit.
trailer at Gamescom. At the heart of Tides of Annihilation is our dual frontline battle system. Gwen does not fight alone. She can call on different knights, each with their own fighting style and role. In our first hands-on demo, players can try 5 knights in 8 different combinations. Each setup has a main knight and a sub-knight, and different pairings change how you fight.
And even freaking everyone is doing this. It's deep in my heart to hear.
The Time Knight can freeze enemies and control the pace of the battle. Together, they create a simple flow. Freezing an enemy, creating an opening, then land a heavy strike. Other pairings offer longer combos, more mobility, more control, or bigger burst damage. Our goal is to let players find the combinations that fits them most.
Everyone on the Discords are fucking freaking out as well. I don't think I can do this stream, chat, as we've heard about this. As I've just heard about this. So chat, I'm going to end this stream. I know that I haven't gotten to the end of this, like, broadcast, but that fucking Peter Collin, aka Optimus Prime, the voice actor, has died. Honestly, it feels heartbreaking into my soul. I wish everyone from Peter Collin's family of the support on this loss, and I'm really hoping that you guys be strong, don't give up on life. We've lost a fucking legend, especially a freaking Transformers freaking legend. The OG voice actor of Optimus Prime. Especially hearing this after a tour around the UK to see the Living Tombstone. As I'm a big fan of the Living Tombstone, I still can't believe that we've lost Optimus Prime's OG voice actor, and from me, Mad Jason 2019, the guy that made the split screen mod of Transformers Full of Cybertron and War for Cybertron, it's very fucking awkward, especially seeing this. From the bottom of my heart of Peter Collins, for Peter Collins' family, I'm so sorry for your great loss, for your loss, and I hope you guys have a great will. Remember, I really am sorry, guys, because I'm stuttering, and I get awkward at topics that I've never heard of, especially that I've never felt before, especially Peter Collin, my favourite voice actor to actually listen to on podcasts and everything. It's deep with my bottom of my heart. Respects to Peter Collins' family, and never forget him, because he was a hero to people like me when I was a kid. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I didn't believe it at first of Optimus Prime's voice actor Peter Cullen dying. I thought this was fake. It's not fake. It's real. So to anyone who in the chat saw me putting in, he's not dead, I apologise, chat. I'm heartbroken. Obviously, I'm not crying, but again, I want to cry. But honestly, I am sad to see that we've lost a legend, and I still I can't stop yapping about it. But with that in mind, I am Mad Jason, and I send this message to the chat, to everyone in this chat, and everyone around the world. We lost a legend today, but as of right now, we must stay strong. We must stay, again, as strong as possible to keep our bodies going. And let's fight through life as possible as we can. To all are one. I hope you enjoyed that little speech for me, chat. Because no matter what, Transformers was my favourite thing in childhood in 2018. And I still love playing the games and everything. But until now, thank you guys for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed this so far. Obviously, I am again sorry that I have to interrupt Xbox broadcast for the time being. I'm going to watch this without you guys, because again, I want to do this personal, as I really can't process what I've just saw on the chat and on the Xbox broadcast, and even just seeing what I just saw on the internet. It's absolutely heartbroken. And I really am sorry for everyone in Peter Collins' family. that is that has got to go through this death. It's really hard. I'm trained, like I'm really am. I can't. My heart is broken, chat, and I'm sorry, Mad Gaming fans, for everything that I had to stop this stream. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys at the next stream. But if you want to go and see some new content, we're going to be editing so far after this stream. Or really after I finish the Xbox Game Part broadcast. I'm going to be editing a video, and it's related to that, but I'm not going to reveal what it is. But until then, see you guys on the next video or stream.